Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's session, I'm going to do a basics of pencil color rendering, in which I'm going to show you the various shading techniques which you can do with your color pencils. Why color pencils? Because in your design entrance exam, only dry medium is allowed, and color pencils are the best thing which you can do usually in your NID also and NIFT also. And shading actually is very much important for your entrance exams, because they create a sense of depth in your design, and they make your design more professional, or your object drawing, or maybe your futuristic designs, whatever you are doing, they make it more professional and realistic. So there were many questions from the students that how to do the basic pencil techniques, the shading techniques which you can, how can anybody do it. So in this session I have started with the basics of color pencil shading. Kindly go through it, practice it in your home, and then I'll be coming up with more such basic pencil shading techniques videos, in which you are going to learn and try it out at your home. The objects that you'll be making, it can be a charger, or it can be any home appliance, or maybe if you're walking outside, you get to see many things around you. So not only doing the line drawing is important, exactly, drawing in proportion is very important. The second step should be a mild shading and sketching, which adds a 3D effect or a depth to your design. So that's very important. So kindly go through this session completely and practice it, and wait for my next video, in which I'll be coming up with more such isometric projections object drawing, which is equally important for your entrance exams. In design entrance exam like NIFT, NID, UCEED, good shading also reflects observation skills, patience, hand control, and understanding of light direction. So here I'm going to show you the different shading techniques like scribbling, linear shading, cross hatching, contour hatching, stippling, and two, three more. So each of them will create a different texture and a different mood. Some techniques make the object look softer, some makes them look metallic, some rough and smooth as well. So rendering is not just about filling colors, it is about communicating volume, realism, and emotions through your sketch. So before going for the two shade and the three shade, let me tell you, the light sources matters a lot. Always decide from which direction the light is coming, and the side facing the wall will remain lighter, while the opposite side will have darker tones and shadows. So the pressure control in the pencil is very important. Avoid applying too much pressure in the beginning. Start with the lighter shade and then gradually build darker values. Layering gives smoother and cleaner rendering. The pencil stroke should follow the form of the object. For example, curved strokes on a cylindrical object or a circular object often creates volume and contour. Random strokes can make the rendering look messy. So whenever we draw any object, the outline alone is never enough to make it look realistic or visually appealing. What actually gives life to a drawing is always a shading and a rendering. So it definitely helps to create illusion of depth, form, texture, light. We all know that. So I've used a single color, and I did try to show the different shading techniques, how the look is going to be from the same color only. Therefore different shading techniques like these depict different moods and textures, definitely. So it's not just about filling color, it is communicating volume, it is about emotions through your sketch, and many more. Therefore not only the light source is important, you can always do a vice versa thing. Starting from light to dark, you can do definitely, but from dark to light also you can do very beautifully, like I did show you in my these techniques. The pressure control is very important, and applying too much pressure also
like at certain points you have to take care about the same, that the lines and the strokes get merged. They should not create a outline, but they should definitely get merged very nicely. A transition of strokes should be there. So pencil strokes should follow the form of the object, and we all know then only we'll be able to create a good volume and a let's talk about understanding of the two color and the three color rendering. Two color rendering, when we use only two colors for rendering, the focus is mainly on creating light and dark contrast. Usually one color acts as the base tone while the second color is used to create depth, shadow and variation. For example, this you can see on my screen. The lighter tone is applied first, then the softer across the surface, then the darker from both of the directions. So two color rendering is very useful for the beginners because it helps in understanding tonal value, layering and depth creation without making the rendering overly complicated. So yes, rendering improves with observation and regular practice. The more you experiment with techniques, pressure, control, layering, and other color combinations, the more confident and expressive your sketches are going to become. So in three colors rendering, I've tried to show the analogous blend in which uh, we add one more tone to create richer gradient and more realistic depth. Now you should know what is analogous color. If you have studied the color wheel, you will be able to generalize it. Now the process follows three stages: the lighter tone for highlighting the base, the mid tone for transition, and the darker tone for shadow and depth. For example, while rendering this, we can also use the lighter green, medium green, and the dark green to show the tint shades, like the tonal values we say.
So I hope this session was useful for you. And the 6 techniques which I did discuss today, the scribbling one, the cross hatching, the linear one, so do practice them at your home. Make like 1 by 2 inches ka box and then practice all the shading techniques. Try to add these shading techniques to your objects as well. And also I did teach 1 or 2 parts of like how to blend 2 colors very perfectly, or how to blend 3 colors. I did teach you the analogous thing also. So all these things, please bring that in your practice. That is definitely going to enhance your whole the perspective of object drawing and like the whole outlook. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe my channel, share it and like it, and suggest the videos which you want to see. I'll be working on that and bringing in front of you. Till then, take care. Bye bye.